Hey everybody, welcome to the mental ward, where you don't have to be mental, but it sure the fuck helps. Oh God, we have an interesting day today. Jimmy Ward III is not here. Stepping in for him is Schuyler Quinn. Just recently become part of Wardy's Laugh Factory.
Yeah!
She's happy about that.
I'm so happy about it.
And I don't know if I'm happy about it yet.
Thanks. I love you too, Jimmy.
No, I'm very happy about it. Hey, I don't have to sell tickets no more. I don't got to do shit.
You don't have to do that forever. You don't have to. I've been doing that for you forever.
Who do you think did it before you got there?
Kristen.
No way. I did it.
Kristen. Bullshit,
Okay.
it was you.
I did all that.
Uh-huh.
I did the tickets. I did the promotions. I did everything there is to do. I did the lighting of people. I did everything.
It's a lot to be a promoter, dude. Tell you what.
It sucks a dick.
Yeah. That's why I don't do it anymore.
Now I do the sound. Now I do the tickets.
As long as we're at the Cove, you do the sound.
Yeah, I was going to say.
The other places I do.
Mm.
When we use my actual sound, but we've been using their sound. That's cool.
Yeah.
It's sort of like surround sound.
Oh yeah, so it's like hooked up, like hardwired into
It's very cool.
That's pretty cool.
Pretty good. You get a good sound from it.
I mean,
If you have anything where you just want to draw out your sound, like I got a joke where it's all in how I say something. You'll hear it tonight. You've heard it already, probably.
Probably.
It's new.
I've heard a lot of your stuff.
It's
Well,
new, but
if it's new,
it's new in the last month or so.
Okay, I haven't really been out this way in a month, so it might be new to me. I don't think I saw you whenever you were up last. I think I went out for a cigarette because I was next.
Yeah, that's right. You did. You told me. Sorry, I went out for a cigarette.
Sorry.
You've heard me before. It ain't no fucking big deal.
There are some folks where I do have to intentionally just be like, I've heard your jokes millions of times. I know you're going to do the same exact jokes. I just need to get up and do a cigarette. But that's not what it was in that specific instance. In that specific instance.
I do the same thing. There's one person, and it ain't like he sucks or anything. I just, every time, I look over at Jimmy and say, or, whoever's with me, and I'm like, cigarette break.
Yeah.
And it's Gary G.
I didn't say it, man. I didn't. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. I love the guy. He's
So
funny
I.
and shit, but
It's just my cigarette break.
It's the same exact.
I'm
bit.
so glad I don't know who the fuck you two are talking about. I'm so glad.
It's every Wednesday. He
See,
does
I'm
the
polite.
same exact
I'm polite.
bit.
I stay for everything.
Yeah. I just can't. I gotta go have a cigarette sometimes, and it's like I don't want to be even more inconsiderate and then sit there yawning through somebody's set because
That's only if I'm super tired, because I drive from so far away. I just get tired fast.
Oh, I do. It's part of it.
See, every time he does a set, he brings something different to the table every time to
I do try.
throw it out there. I see we're both doing a little bit of what's that? What's that line? I forgot the fucking line because I'm not telling a joke.
Which one?
What's wrong?
The dick pic one.
Oh,
The
yeah.
dick pic one?
Yeah, we're false advertising.
False advertising.
Oh, false advertising. You like? Oh my gosh, he's talking about a new joke I got about how something scary happened the other day. I thought I was having sex with a transgender. It turns out that it was just a fat guy with long hair. I thought it was bullshit, dude. He bamboozled me with his man boobs. Bamboozled me, you would say. I freaked out on my said, "You're a man?" I got pissed off and I walked out, dude. I was ticked. Yeah, that's like a new joke I'm working on. I think the funny thing is that I start with something scary happened yesterday. I thought I was having sex with a transgender. So it puckers up everyone's buttholes
Yeah.
real quick, and then you say, nope, it
mine.
was just a fat guy. And then they're like, oh, okay.
Mine is being North Korean to everybody, and my thing was, I used to do the accent. I wouldn't do the accent, and I started to. The problem is it's so racially bad. Like, it's such a bad accent. I will make myself laugh.
I do better accent than you.
Exactly, but I can only do like 3 sentences because by the third I'm making myself laugh, and I don't want to laugh during my set.
Yeah.
So I have to stop because I'm gonna start laughing, and it's like so bad. But
I do a better Asian than
that's what
she
I mean.
does.
I can't do an Asian accent because it sounds racist, but white people can do it. It sounds great. I'm like, fuck you.
You know, I ain't going on. If I ever get a chance to get on to Saturday Night Live, I don't want this podcast to be the reason I get taken off of it for doing a Chinese accent.
Chinese?
So we'll just...
Chinese? I just said I was North Korean. I'm actually
North
South
Korean.
Korean. Fuck.
North Korean.
I'm not North Korean. You really believe I'm North Korean?
You
What's
said
wrong
it.
with you?
You're the one that said you were North Korean.
It was
Yeah.
part of the joke. Oh,
Hey,
I
I don't know if you're a dictator or not.
My dad was.
Oh, yeah?
Dad, I'm joking, by the way. Oh, God.
Your dad watches?
Thank God, no. At least I hope and pray he doesn't.
No, you're going to get famous one day, and he's going to go through your back catalog and
Oh,
be
good
like,
Lord.
oh, my goodness.
I see shit pop up on my, if you hit like, something about Jimmy Ward, what about Jimmy Ward, what's he doing? And then it starts showing my shit on there. I'm like, how the fuck did you get that footage, you know?
I want to get famous for this, like, so badly. I want to, just for Jimmy Ward's podcast. I want to, man.
This is either on a workout or I'm gonna die. That's really that's the only option for me, dude.
I think death is intimate.
I mean, it's gonna be guaranteed. It's just the question: will I actually be successful at this before I die?
Well, the second project I'm working on, low key, I'm gonna be a freaking platypus. So it's either I'm gonna be a comedian or I'm gonna be dressed as a fucking platypus. So which one's even better for me? Just saying.
I don't know. It's pretty much the same.
Yeah, you know.
Well, I look like a platypus now, thanks.
Well, it's not that. It's just both are degrading.
I don't know you so royally, but...
Okay, look, we totally forgot to do the shit that I got to do at the beginning.
Okay,
We got to
yeah.
take a personal time out to get the intros in, to get everybody in. Like I said,
That's
our
our fault.
co-host today is Schuyler Quinn, who is an up-and-coming comic, learning her shit from the best. Me. No. I'm just
I thought
joking.
you were the best.
Why, thank you.
Just
I will
joking.
take it. I am a
suck.
narcissist.
Just,
No, you are
I suck.
good.
Just ask my son.
Yeah, that's the greatest person to ask. Uh-huh.
Yeah. The worst comic in Ashtabula.
Exactly.
But, yes, Schuyler Quinn, you got anything to say? Where you're going? What you're doing? Talk about your Tubi thing real quick?
Yep, I'm on YouTube. It's What's So Funny 989. And I put all my podcast. I put a personal podcast on there about my just journey where I've been. My mentor Jimmy Ward. What it's like working with him.
So you haven't been to Asia?
I've not been to Asia since I've been adopted. No.
But
Slowly.
you have been there.
No, I haven't.
You were
You
born
said
I
there?
mean, I
Since
was
you've
born.
been
Well, I was born there, but that's about it. So a lot of my jokes go off of that.
What was you, the third kid, so they can only have two over there, and
That's
they got rid of
China
you?
Einstein.
Well, it's all the fucking same.
No, actually, mine was actually you had to be married to have kids, I think.
North
Am I-
Korea, the children starve anyway, so you can have as many as you want.
You got adopted.
In all seriousness, though, no, Mike, I don't know in South Korea. I don't know what the rules were, to be fair. But
South Korea is the
good Korea.
good Korea.
Kids in North Korea are like pigs, you know what I mean? You just kind of raise them long enough, and then eventually they starve, and then you cook them for dinner.
I'm not gonna lie,
Right?
I
Isn't
so
that
want
how
to
it
use
works?
that. I so want to use
I
that
don't know,
now.
that's so
I'm stealing
terrible.
that. Like I'm immediately stealing that. I don't even care.
He ain't gonna use it again.
I'm immediately stealing
I
that.
cannot use it again. See, that's going to get me canceled. That joke right
Oh,
there.
cool! It won't
it
get
was,
me canceled.
It was all in good fun here, but if I actually said that on stage, somebody would
Yeah,
Charlie
Cool, it
Kirk.
won't get me canceled.
I would laugh.
I would cry.
Okay, for the beginning of the show, we're gonna say this. At the end, we're gonna do it again. What are you doing right about now? I mean, what do you got coming up? How to contact you?
Well, you can find me at Tyler J. Snodgrass, and that's my personal Facebook, so you'll see, like, a whole side of me you probably shouldn't. Then there's Snotty Comedy, which is my professional one. It's probably been dead for about 2 years because nobody pays attention to it.
It's very professional.
So basically, my main page is where I post up all my flyers. I do Jimmy Ward stuff a bunch. I do John Huff stuff a bunch. I do the Funny Farm every Wednesday. I'm from Pittsburgh, so I'm trying to get more towards Pittsburgh these days. And I also have things just... I got many spinning plates going on right now, and we'll see if they all fall and break or keep on spinning. We'll see.
Got that.
I was going to say the other project I'm working on is a project with my guest over there. That's all I'm going to say on that is it's a very special project coming out here soon on the 10th is recording it, so.
You seem to be a little excited about it.
I'm so excited about it, you have no idea.
Cool. So that's all of that. How long ago was it when you started comedy?
Oh, I've been doing it for, let's see, 6 years, I believe. 2018 of November.
So you went through the COVID and everything.
Woo!
So the funny thing about the whole COVID situation is, like, I was getting stuff done before COVID. I was moving up.
Damn.
Things were going to start rolling. I had one promoter that had, like, I don't know, 10 paid gigs he wanted me to get on, and I was going to start working for him. And then it seems like the next week, the plane was landing from China, and COVID was everywhere the next week. Just everywhere. Everyone had it. Everything was closed. All my hopes and dreams just went all down the toilet.
So after you come out of COVID, this guy wasn't here?
Also, Jimmy Ward III says balls. Matthew Morton is here watching, and Sherry says David sucks. Fuck off, Jimmy.
He does suck.
The guy is still around, but he doesn't call me anymore because he's too good for me now. So.
He got too good for you?
Yes, he is. I guess
See, that's the bad thing about comedy. People go a little bit above what they are. I plan on staying me through it all.
Yeah.
No matter how big or successful, not really as a comic, as a producer and everything else, or maybe even owning a club one day. I plan on being me.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, the thing is a lot of times folks get delusions of grandeur, or even worse, they know how terrible they are, and rather than get better themselves, they improve upon themselves. Instead of improving upon themselves, they just go ahead and destroy others and ruin their careers so that they can, keep on moving up.
I'm not gonna lie, that'd be cool if you had a hillbilly club called Hillbilly Hills. That'd be really cool.
I have an idea.
Hey, let's do it.
I have an idea that I've been thinking about like dead malls are getting taken over by these drone races and stuff. But like now theaters are dying too, right? So something needs to take those over. I'm thinking you could go ahead and have multiple shows, like comedy shows, clubs, metal shows and rock shows, country shows, all in a multiplex, and each little showroom is its own little venue. And then the community area, you have your arcade, you have your bar, you can have your trivia nights, and then you can even still have screenings there and stuff too, And
if you have a bigger show, then you can use the community room.
Exactly. And you can just kind of make it into your own
Why don't you buy it for us, and we'll do it.
That's the thing, man. I'm trying to get investors. So you out there, you call me. You know where my personal Facebook, Tyler J. Snodgrass. Check it out. Hit me up. Invest in this harebrained idea.
It's not a harebrained idea. It's been done.
It's been done. One of my buddies.
I just don't know of any place locally that really do it. I know, like, where you're going to Geneva on the lake. Cove has like 2 to 3 different shows at a time going. Rock shows on a Saturday, a Sunday in the summer. One inside, one outside, one in the back.
Okay.
They got like 3 different shows. I don't know how they do all that with all the sound. And
there's Mayhem and there's Warped Tour and stuff like that.
It's a nightmare sometimes.
I mean,
not even gonna pretend it's not.
It could be, but it could be really interesting. It pulls people in there. If you're a entrepreneurial person.
I understand that one on the inside and one on the outside, you could separate the sound. But whenever you get 2 on the inside, I don't know how that works.
You have a silent
They
disco.
got 3 different venues in their one venue.
I know.
We use ours in the front. You know which one we use. You've been there. And
I know.
then there's a whole stage and
Yeah.
thing in the back, and then there's one outside.
I know the last show we did at the Cove, they had that one stage in the back that you see, and the one in the front. The sound was definitely, it didn't sound bad. It's just depending on like what sound equipment you had, because you could definitely hear the music going on in the back, but it wasn't going on at the same time though. They had their band in the back, and then not at the same time were they going though.
Okay.
That's how they did it.
I understand that now.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
No, because I was there for that event, so yeah.
Yeah. I just knew they did it. I just never been there.
At least that's when they had the event that I was at. They had one band playing there, and then later that night that band left, and then they had their final act then.
Well, this one doesn't have to be like that because they're all multiplex. So like they're all basically a soundstage.
Right.
You know what
so
I mean?
you got separate sound rooms where it's not going to carry out or whatever you're saying.
It's like whenever it's like you're sitting next to someone watching Superman or something, and you're watching Jurassic Park in yours, and they don't clash. I mean, you may hear a little, you know,
I'm not gonna lie, that
something
would
like
be funny.
But you know,
Jurassic Park and Superman at the same time, that'd be funny. Why is Superman fighting a dinosaur, damn it? Oh.
Because he can.
'Cause he
Anybody else on there?
Not yet.
All right, people, chime in. Let us know you're there. What else do I got for you? Where do you go ahead?
We already know that Jimmy should fuck off. We already know that.
I should fuck off.
that's not in front of anything, is it?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
What do you do in the daytime?
What I do in the daytime, I work.
Your real job.
I work my regular job.
Your big boy job.
I do something that people always say is real interesting. Oh, that's so cool, but it's probably the most mind-numbing thing in the world. I build circuit boards for crane controllers. So I go ahead and solder the through hole together, and then I run this SMT machine, which picks up these little parts with these little arms and stuff, and places it on little, boards and shit, and comes out, and all of a sudden, boom, electronics. And it works.
Well, I make boxes.
I solder by numbers. That's really what I do.
Okay, there you go. Something that's a lot more basic than what the fuck you just said.
It's a pretty much, and you need an education to do it, but you don't really need an education to do it. You know what I mean? It's like, you can train a monkey to do it,
Now,
No,
you're
you
not
can't.
You're obviously not a doctor.
No shit, but you just needed to solder by numbers was easier to tell the Asian than the half-assed thing you just said 5 seconds ago.
But it's literally that easy to do. You just put the part in a place.
But you just said you could train a monkey, but I don't think you train a monkey because this monkey ain't gonna be able to do that. I'll just tell you that right now.
It's just like you get a
But
monkey.
you could train one, but it'd be cruelty to animals.
You have a
It
better
probably would.
You have a better chance training
But it's
Cisco how
not
to do that than
cruelty
me.
to humans. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, because they don't give a fuck about us. They care about, to save a fucking pet.
We gotta go ahead and protect
You go
the
out
monkey,
there and you got
but the
fucking people
humans,
sleeping
fuck
on
'em.
the streets. Fucking homeless.
A better training Cisco to do that than me.
I don't want to blow smoke in your face. So.
I'm so used to it. He does it all the time. He doesn't give a damn.
I'm a gentleman, though.
Oh,
Or at
that's
least
fair.
I try to be.
Well, he's
I
a
fake
hillbilly.
it.
What's
I fake it.
his excuse?
I don't have one.
Exactly.
Now, you're obviously not a doctor.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
You didn't even make it to pharmacy school.
No, I'm friends with the pharmacist, but yeah.
This is odd for an
I am
Asian.
too, not
You
a
are
professional one, but he's a pharmacist.
You are a health giver,
Health giver, what the hell?
nurse's aide.
I'm I'm a home health care aide, but yeah.
That's what you do. Well, I've never asked you when you were on our show before what you did for a living, even though I already knew. Sometimes I don't ask the question because I already fucking know the answer. But then I don't realize that everybody out there does
Yes,
not.
I have a big person job. I'm home health care aide for a special needs adult. Yes.
Cool. So we got that covered. I make boxes.
And I make boxes.
I've done that for 35 years.
I have a 6'4" size job. You said you got a big person job. I got a 6'4" person job.
I got
That's
like
how tall I am.
I got like a midget job.
Yeah.
little person. I'm bad.
Yeah,
I'm
you can't
sorry.
say midget. You can't do.
On
Dude,
here, we're allowed to say whatever we want.
So here's a funny situation. The first time I got onto a comedy open mic page to start signing up, somebody was flipping out about how you should never punch down. You should never punch down. It's terrible. It's just don't do it. And I said, yeah, but what if I'm fighting a midget? And I should have not have said that because she's one of those social justice warriors. So my first impression was real great, folks.
Nice job.
What if I'm fighting
It's so
a
funny
midget?
because I don't try to tell people I'm a health care because the things I say, it's like, you're allowed to work with people, let alone special needs people. Dude, my person that I work for even knows I'm sarcastic, knows that I'm not going to let something happen to her. But at the same time, she also knows that, like, I'm also a nice person, and I'm like this.
You're gonna do your job.
Yeah,
Nobody's
exactly.
gonna
I'm
beat
gonna
you.
do my job.
Well, the thing is a lot of people have ideas about what a person is after their job and what they should be.
Yeah.
Like, for example, that whole thing at the what is it? The Coldplay show with the HR rep and the CEO. Right? And people were like, I can't believe that HR rep did that. You obviously don't know any HR rep.
Yeah.
I know an HR rep that goes ahead and gets severely intoxicated and then comes home and beats her husband. I know one that on the weekends she goes and does acid and Molly and then goes into work like it was nothing. And,
Oh my God.
You know, and then I've known safety champions at jobs that are complete alcoholics, and I have watched them drive home severely intoxicated.
Okie dokie.
So, like, you know.
I've done that.
Is that why you have 5 DUIs?
Well, you should count all the times I made it home without getting one.
Yeah, right?
You didn't tell me
They-
that.
I've driven home drunk thousands of times. I only got caught 5.
They always talk about the ones you get caught, not the ones you got away with.
I'm
right?
so glad I'll be playing this back later and see my reaction live.
That's so
What?
terrible.
Jimmy Ward, we're having a conversation later.
Folks at home, in all honesty, these are
Don't
jokes.
drink-
Drive safe. Do
You
not
think that's a
drink and drive.
joke to him? That's not a joke to him.
That's my life. That's
That's his life. That's a joke. That's not a joke to him. That's real life to him. You think that's a joke? Wait a minute.
Well, see, the thing is he can't even drive, so he doesn't have to worry about drinking.
Oh, yeah.
Because of his own problem. Because he went ahead.
Hey, I'm eligible to get them back. Somebody
Yeah, that's the
sent me
problem. He's
$1,800.
eligible. He's eligible is the
Send
problem.
me $1,800 so I can get out of this and I can drive again.
Well,
I'm
I am-
sober.
Well, I am Asian, so one of the jobs I didn't take up was prostitution. That's a joke, by the way.
But she does come out to Asian hooker for her theme
That's
song.
your fault. That's you and your son's fault.
I do gotta say I got a new car recently, and I have been
Don't give it to Jimmy.
I have been saying that I have 2 dead hookers trunk space in it, right? And I think I could go ahead and put the seats down and make it 3 dead hookers room space.
I'm not going in your trunk. I'm
But the
good.
thing is you don't want to over-calculate with dead hookers, you know, because then you gotta start cutting them up, and it just ruins your upholstery. You know, you just don't really want any.
Yeah,
of
you don't
that.
want to make it, especially since it's new.
Yeah, you know, it's a brand new car.
If it was used car, it'd be different.
Oh, of course. Old caddy, whatever. Throw the thing into a gully, dude. We've done it before. I'm from the Irish mob. Come on now. No, I'm not from the Irish mob, but I probably have family.
See, I knew your hair was red. I knew you had Irish in you somewhere.
Oh, I am very Irish. I'm as Irish as it gets without
No, actually, you're
having a
not.
Scottish accent.
Ooh, no, you're not. You haven't met Angus yet. He's totally Irish, don't you?
Oh, I have met
Oh,
Angus.
you have? Okay.
I have met Angus. And Angus, yes, he is way more Irish
Than
me.
you, yeah.
Because actually I'd say he's more Scottish because
Scottish.
he's in his kilt.
Yeah, and then
Yes.
he also has been drinking since he was like 6. So
There you
he
go.
says. I know it's not true, but I mean, I believe it. I would believe it.
I mean, it's runs in Irish families. You know, you got to go ahead and start drinking alcohol early so you can press all of your traumas down.
I'm not surprised if he was breastfeeding beer out of his mom's tits at
I
6.
mean,
Like,
every
no.
every Irish mother has a kegerator in one of her
Right.
tits. You know, everyone knows.
Angus, if you beat me for this later, I will totally understand.
You'd be like, why should I beat you? It's the fucking truth.
Because Angus just needs a reason to beat me.
So,
That would be pretty awesome. That would be some.
I can just
excellent
imagine that you hook your tits up to like a keg just so your kid can breastfeed.
Well,
Hey, come on.
I mean,
I'd be in
technically,
heaven.
whenever
You're
they,
not allowed to drink, sir.
when I was 5, when I was an infant, I was.
well, see,
I wasn't driving.
the thing is that you know how, like, if you have a real big drinking night, they always say to go ahead and, like, get your milk out for the baby,
Oh my
right?
God.
Maybe if, like, Irish people drink so much, then literally they do have a keg in their boob.
They might.
You know,
You never
I'm
know.
interested in finding out because I'll look at every titty. I don't care.
I am so canceled after this episode.
I'm
guys.
already
Thank
going to
you
be
very
canceled
much
for this.
having
I
me.
didn't even start this, but I know when I had bigger boobs than this, I know secretly that was a keg, like an Irish keg. I
Yeah.
can totally believe it. That's why I had them reduced, so they weren't Irish kegs anymore. I believe it.
You had them
You had them
reduced?
You fuckers thought these were real. I love you. I can't wait to watch this later. They were reduced. Love you both.
See, that's a
I already
whole
knew that. I've
ass,
seen pictures of you when you were younger.
that's a whole ass.
Hold on. That did not sound creepy at all, by the way. Just saying. I
I
saw a
wasn't
picture.
looking at you when you were an infant.
Tell me that didn't sound
I was
creepy,
looking
by
at
the
you
way.
like fucking maybe 8 years ago.
Tell me that didn't just sound creepy. I saw pictures when you were younger. What?
They were on the internet.
I'm sorry, we're friends. And
You
I've
know,
seen
you
your
get into
pictures.
certain
I've seen you
websites,
post them.
things happen.
Tell me that didn't just sound.
I'm sorry that you have posted pictures of you when you were younger and I seen you.
I had to pick on you, Jimmy. You want views? I have to pick on you a little bit.
There is a good thing that you can't get kicked off this. It's our own personal channel.
Yeah.
We can say what we want.
Really, you don't say. I told you now Asian hooker, like he's looking at pictures of me. See, I told you, Asian hooker, that's why it works.
But I do have to say, getting your boobs reduced is certainly like a female problem. Like for a dude to
Well,
get.
that depends if you have big tits as a dude. Like,
Well, I'm saying like, if dudes had a dick that was so big, it would have to be astronomically big for them to get it reduced. Like, do you even understand that? Like, I'm talking
What
about
is
the
numbers?
dichotomies,
What
right?
is the numbers that makes it too big?
Well, I mean,
for me, it was 38 double D. That was fucking up my back to the degree that I was
Understandable.
gonna have back problems. And yeah, I
Okay,
did
but
start-
what is the degree of shortening your dick?
Oh.
Well, the
No,
thing is
I don't have one of those.
to continue on that, you said it was hurting your back. A dude would break his pelvis. I'm just saying.
Like 38 double D is the equivalent of you guys had to hold big ass watermelons here every
Oh, I know
fucking
38
day.
double D. I've had a lot of.
It's okay.
You know what? We would
I've had a lot of
stand there
big-breasted women.
with that need like this all day.
You
be
keep
like-
saying that. Try to do everyday task
be
and then
like-
call me again later.
I would be like, my job's not box factory. My job is motorboating.
There you go.
Well, I will say this: when you could motorboat yourself, it was kind of a cool task. Just saying.
That is interesting.
Just saying, when you could do that yourself.
I tell you what, I've been trying to suck myself off for years, and it just does not work. I would be so much happier.
I got really close one day.
Yeah?
Then my
You're a
back
champion.
started hurting. It's been hurting every fucking since.
That's
Dude,
'cause you're
it's
old.
so tiny, dude. It's
I am
so
old.
That's 'cause
far
you're
away.
old. That's
I
a
go
different
ahead and
story.
flip my legs over and everything, and it's still so far
How on
up
earth
there.
did you get stuck? Is my question.
How don't I get stuck? I mean, I was joking around about the logistics, but if you want to get serious about it, I mean, you know, I used to run cross country, and I'm pretty flexible, so, you know, you gotta stretch a lot for
I
that.
mean, if you want views, you can show the viewers, but that's just you.
I do not want to show the viewers. Get my OnlyFans link for that.
Nobody wants to talk to us today. Hey,
That's
what's
because
the,
Jimmy's not here.
what's the biggest show you've ever done?
Biggest show I've ever done.
Attendance or what it meant to you as the most.
I would have to say the Hard Rock in Pittsburgh. That was, sorry about that. I got these big legs, dude. The Hard Rock in Pittsburgh was probably the greatest event that I've ever done. I mean, one, it's the Hard Rock. Who doesn't want to go ahead and
Right,
play the Hard
exactly.
Rock? And it was a benefit for neurodiversity.
Excuse me.
I still call it autistic because that's what it is. Anyways,
Exactly, though.
I don't, let's just be honest. Like, why do we keep on like moving the field goals on that. You know, it's like
It's been autistic for like ever since we were young.
But
I don't know how
it's
old you are, but yeah.
It does them with all of them. It's like, you know, autism or, you know, Down syndrome or cerebral palsy. But they always want to say, oh, they're like mentally incapable or mentally handicapped.
But they're not, though, is the thing. They're very smart. Like, you know, they're very intelligent. But
well, I know some comics that have cerebral palsy.
Cerebral palsy, not
yeah, that too. But you're not getting words right out of me.
But it's like you know, they just keep on changing the name, and then people use that name derogatorily, and then they change the name again, and
I'm
then
still
that
pissed
becomes
off about
derogatory.
a simple one. Real.
Was
Keep it real.
Yeah.
How come it's surreal now? How come? What? Why? Why is it surreal? This is surreal to me. Why isn't it just real to you like it was 10 years ago?
Because it's so real, dude. It's just so real to be real. It's like meta real.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
I do now. It just took me a minute.
You fucking slow ass.
Hey, it's our education system. Don't
yeah, it
blame us.
really is. Oh, wait, hey,
like that
hey,
aggravates
I don't understand the difference between visually impaired and blind because to me it's the same fucking thing.
Well, visually impaired means that you can still see, but you're like it's blurry. It's kind of like you're in a rainstorm, right? Right?
Hey, I don't know, because visually impaired and blind to me.
So that might be close.
Hey, visually impaired and blind people, it's the same fucking. Okay, before everybody says.
It's not the same thing because blind people can't see.
Hey, before everybody in the comments starts beating the crap out of me and canceling me, my friend's here sitting in the corner, and she's been friends with me for like over 17 plus years, and this is just me picking on her. So, just saying. If everybody decides to cancel me, to sound like a dick. So, just saying.
But I like your Geneva on the Lake shirt. You come out here?
We've been out here multiple times.
But
I just had to pick on her.
Other than that, yeah, it was the Hard Rock show. Crowd was, you know, packed. You know, it was the Hard Rock. I destroyed the first one. They brought me back. I did the same exact set. That time it didn't go as well.
Oh.
I don't know why, but the first show was just so on point. Everything was hitting. You know, except for this one joke, and I said something like, I took that out of the set list, and I still said it for some reason. Surprise! It didn't work. And then it continued going on, and everybody left. So it was a good show. I enjoyed it. That was probably my favorite.
I need to go out to PA because I want to go out there and perform again. I did it with John Hoff.
Okay.
And then I want to go out there for a Steelers game really bad. But then every time I do it, we do the Cove, so it's like I got to wait, and by the time that happens, it's going to be like winter time, and I'm not driving out there for a Steelers game and freezing my ass off.
Well, I got to tell you, if you want to go to the Steelers game, you better get ready to pay for a Steelers game, dude.
And
I paid $300 for tickets for me and my dad, and it was 14 degrees below zero. Am I?
Wait, are you a Steelers fan?
Yeah, I'm from
Hell
Pittsburgh.
yeah! That doesn't mean you're necessarily a Steelers fan.
Well, I'm more of a Pens fan, but, you know.
Penn State?
Penguins.
Penguins, okay.
Yep. Penn State,
man, they fucking blew it.
But they even said
Pitt is killing it yesterday, though. They went ahead and changed their quarterback and absolutely dominated that game. Boston College down,
but
man, 32-0 in the third quarter was last I saw it. That's nuts.
They even told me it would be cheaper just go to the Cleveland game and go send the Steelers. So I'm like, yeah,
Absolutely.
I also don't want to get
They're there
beaten
once
up.
a year.
I thought they were there twice a year.
No, they're at home once and
Yeah.
then away once.
Yeah.
They even told me it would be cheaper to do that. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to get beat up in Cleveland now.
Nah, they leave you alone.
I don't know,
All
man.
that stuff's overrated. They might yell something to you just being funny, but they don't fucking care that much.
You got to go to somewhere where there's people that have had real. I don't know. I guess Cleveland has had some real sadness with their sports teams.
Yeah.
It's Cleveland. What do you expect?
They've had some real rough years, man.
Like 5 days ago, we got knocked out of the playoffs.
Huh?
Like 5 days ago,
We have Brandon White here watching us.
From the baseball?
Yeah.
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 We have Brandon.
We have B.
Shout out to
White
Brandon.
here. B. White. B. White. We don't want to be white? Well,
No.
you guys are already white. But
Is
I'm
he our
not.
host tonight? Yes, he
Yes, he is. B. White will be hosting.
Since he's on there, I'll talk about him. Tonight, 6 o'clock, Wardy's Laugh Factory at the Cove nightclub. 6 p.m. start, $10 a ticket. Get there while you can, before we sell out.
Uh-huh.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
It would be fantastic. I love it.
I'm the one that sells
We have
tickets.
Brandon White's hosting it, as he just popped on the show, and good friend of mine, headliner Jason Nano.
Well, it helps if the old fuck wears his glasses.
I knew how to say it. That's why I didn't do it. Then we're featuring Tyler Snodgrass. See?
Todd?
Todd.
Do I look like a Todd to you?
You do right now.
How high are you?
Oh, I'm on it. Sky's on it. And Jimmy's supposed to be on it, but he ain't coming.
Why the hell did you put Jimmy on it then? If he's,
I made the flyer before he told me he was going to Cincinnati.
why did you let him go to Cincinnati then?
I'm not his...
You are his dad. Wait a minute. Hold on. Time out. Time out. You're his dad. You could have told him, wait.
He is 30 years old.
You're still his dad.
I can't tell him not to go on vacation.
Yes, you can.
What do you go on vacation for?
He went down to watch Alice Cooper and...
Oh.
So how many minutes are we
That's a
getting
good
for the
concert.
set then?
You're getting 300 minutes.
Y'all, I am already getting 20 minutes for my set. I don't know what the fuck you want me to talk about for 300 minutes, but Jesus.
That's something I want to talk to you about afterwards. But anyhow, yeah, it's going to be probably 10 minutes, 8 minutes.
I can do 10.
I was really hoping on that 300 minutes, actually.
You fucker.
I'm a narcissist, though, so it's, you know.
You're not. Why did my brain mix up narcissist and arsonist? My brain.
I think I'm maxed out at like 25 if I actually did a complete thing.
Yeah.
Everything I have, unleash it.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I may be a narcissist, like, quite literally, but I think I'm pretty, like, I'm not, like, destructive with my powers. You know what I mean? I'm constructive.
See, I'm just a dyslexic, so there you go.
So
Oh, I'm
remember the
definitely
Cove nightclub tonight. Okay, what else we want to talk about?
It's your show.
Where do you can come up with questions too. It ain't on me.
I'm just the stand-in for Jimmy at this point. I'm just the Asian stand-in for Jimmy.
Asian stand-in for Jimmy.
Well, I can't say Asian sex doll. That would just be weird.
Asian sex doll.
I already made a prostitution.
Half price.
You're welcome.
Where?
Half price. Rude.
Tyler.
No,
Tyler,
because it's from Temu.
You better be glad you didn't wear that.
Tyler, where is your plans on going with comedy?
Oh, I don't know. Wherever the success takes me.
You might get canceled before that.
Right, you know, I'm just trying to. So I used to have a thing where I wanted to go ahead and get famous and everything, but I tell you what, whenever you have those thoughts in your heart, people really shit on you a bunch. So I just kind of started having fun with it, and I tell the jokes I like to tell at the places that like me telling them, and I go places where whenever I walk in the room, people are always happy to see me. You know what I mean? And like that's really all I need out of comedy. Now, what I want
Usually
out
I'm
of
like,
it is
fuck,
success.
there's Tyler.
I'm sure you are. I'm sure you are. I mean, hey, it's you either love me for how insane I am, or you absolutely hate me and stay away from me. And both of them, it's like, just let me know.
That's what I do for Jimmy Ward III. I hate him.
I do too. Fuck those kids.
Yeah. Well,
I like Haley. She's better.
yeah. That's who was just here setting
that's
up.
my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that was her. And you know Jimmy, obviously.
Yep. I've met him a couple of times.
He's okay. He's okay.
I don't think I've met him enough to have an opinion. I definitely have
Lucky
more
duck.
of an opinion of his father, but we won't talk about
Why?
that.
You can say
I
whatever
mean,
you
his
want.
father's okay. I mean, he's a okay.
He's
dude.
all right. He's a good hang, but you know.
Yeah, I mean.
I like him.
I mean, honestly, Jimmy's asked me this before, like in the very beginning where I plan to go. Now it's kind of like I take every accomplishment as a big accomplishment for me because it's like 3 months ago. Excuse me.
There you go, burping.
Yeah.
That's the first one.
Yay. I didn't know where I was gonna go. I didn't know what I had planned to do, and the fact that like I keep getting all these cool gigs, and now I'm part of Wardy's Laugh Factory and stuff. every accomplishment that I get to me is a big accomplishment. I take it as a big accomplishment.
Well, you
so.
should. I mean, I just pick on you because, I fucking can. That's what I do.
Exactly.
And not only that, that's probably the best mentality to have going forward, because I think a lot of people close themselves off from opportunity whenever they think too much about where they want to go with it rather than just going with it where it goes. You can go ahead, if you don't have that I gotta do this, and this in front of you, then you're just going ahead and seeing this, and this, and you're doing that, and that, rather than trying to...
So on that, what made you get into comedy?
A lot of failure. First things first, I had to fail a lot in life. I wanted to go ahead and have a good career, and I became an electrician. Wanted to go ahead and start my... I went to school for electrical engineering, actually. Was on to start my own company. That didn't work out. I was on to go into the military. I had my games in theory and intelligence, so I was, high on the ASVAB, so I wanted to go ahead and be a pilot, but my eyesight wasn't good enough.
That's funny that you say that. I swore you said pirate. So when you said eyesight, I'm like, okay, never mind. You said pilot, not pirate.
You can have bad eyesight as a pirate. Trust me on that one. A lot of eye patches.
I can't hear for shit, so that makes sense.
Your friend can't see, you can't hear.
It's a great mix.
It's like, you can make a movie out of that.
Oh, trust me.
The Odd Couple.
Hear no evil, see no evil with Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor. Just think that. But, yeah.
Pretty much, I guess.
Matthew Morton, a.k.a. Big Morty, said, I remember your first open mic. Yeah, that was,
I missed it. I fell asleep.
Rude.
I need my sleep.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That was right. You did fall asleep for that one.
I did, because I wake up at 3 in the morning to go to work.
Why do you have to wake up at 3 in the morning to make boxes?
Because I start at 5.
Yeah.
Takes you 5 hours to make one box?
No. I wake up at 3, I get ready, drink my coffee, go to work, and I start at 5. That's when I don't make any boxes anymore. I just drive around. Tell you the truth. I watch other people make boxes.
Yeah.
I give them flat sheets so they can make a box on my tow motor, but I don't make no boxes no more. Fuck that. I ain't doing no physical labor. I'm just hitting a switch.
Yeah.
The Oompa Loompas do it instead.
And then writing jokes in my head.
There you go.
About these dumbasses who can't make a box.
What do you make a circle instead? Damn.
That's where I get some of my best jokes is at work. And I actually have a notebook that I bring to work now because you're just sitting there doing mindless stuff all day.
I take a notebook with me too. That's how Hordash was developed.
Oh yeah?
At work.
That's
how my potato joke. Have you heard my potato joke?
Yeah.
I wrote it at work.
Number 2.
My going home joke that I just recently wrote.
You're welcome,
I wrote
Jimmy.
it at work in the last 3 months. Except for the Hordash one. I wrote that one.
No, he wasn't there, by the way, Big Morty. He was supposed to be and he fell asleep.
Yeah. I suck.
We know that.
I fell asleep.
But yeah, anyways, so I was on to get into the military as an Air Force pilot, driving F-16s and such. And my eyesight wasn't good enough. So my uncle said, well, don't worry, you can go ahead and get the LASIK, and then you can go ahead and fly Apaches. And I'm like, and what, dodge RPGs for a living? So I didn't get into the military, and then I tried to get into a band because my family's very musically inclined. My grandfather's had a music store. I've always taken lessons. I was not musically inclined, obviously, or else I'd have been in a rock band.
No, I don't know. I mean, some people, do it for a hobby or whatever.
Let me take a wild guess. He's doing comedy because everything else didn't pan out.
Yeah, I was also a
what
DJ.
What I like is a person who can get up there, play acoustic guitar, and do parodies. I like those.
I could probably get that good, but I also see my thing is I don't really like the musical acts because I'm like, if I wanted to listen to music, I'd listen to music. If I want to listen to comedy, I'll listen to comedy. But you go ahead and put them together, it's like two things I love that I just don't, I'd rather listen to separately. You know, personally. in my
Yeah,
opinion.
I agree. I mean, me personally, okay, so yeah, everybody's gonna laugh at this, but I'm such a child at heart. So my favorite thing is puppets. My favorite thing is comedy. So like for instance, Jeff Dunham, I like the puppetry in him. That's what actually got me in. Like
Puppets is different. That's a good time.
I'm
Jeff
getting
Dunham's
one.
a
I'm
good
getting
time.
Jimmy Ward the
but.
Oh yeah, there you
But
go.
that's my thing. I like that, but that's not what got me into comedy though.
Yeah.
I never thought in a million years I was gonna do comedy, and then I went to go see West Side Ken perform at Parma Pit, and Monty was like, "Oh, you have this stage presence. You should go do an open mic." And I looked at Monty like, "You have 7 heads on your shoulder. What on earth are you talking about? I'm not doing stand up." And then finally I thought about it. I'm like, I'm gonna do an open mic. And Big Morty was there, and I'm like, I like this. And then I started working on people. I started working with Jimmy, and then this is what happened 3 months later, and I'm here on a mental asylum show doing this.
Well, so what happened for me was I was also a DJ. That didn't work out. I
I could see you
noticed.
as a DJ.
Oh, I
could,
was a
I
DJ. My thing was I was a pretty darn good DJ, but I wasn't like Skrillex good. So I wasn't
Here's
good
the
enough
thing.
to survive off
Here's
of
the
it, right?
thing is that I don't think hardly anybody's good enough to survive off of it.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised. Skrillex goes ahead and makes.
I'm talking about just your roundabout
Yeah.
DJ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just making a couple extra $100 on a.
Well, I
Freaking
could,
sound.
like a
I
park,
could
whatever.
press play intelligently and make things mix together. That was basically what I was doing. Like, the way you make money is by going ahead and being a producer, obviously, and I was not inclined enough for that. So I was working a job.
So I'm gonna make money someday.
Possibly.
Not today.
Not today.
Not today, not tomorrow, not next week, maybe a year
not,
from now.
Not a fall Cove show.
You never know, man. You never know. A million people could show up out of nowhere. I don't know. Maybe like
I'm
crack
ready.
fell from the sky and it was in the back.
I'm ready. We
back
might have
of
to have
the-
a few people selling tickets.
But
If we get 1 million people in there,
you
If
never
we get
know,
a million
man.
people up there, then I will let Asian Hooker continue playing for the rest of the eternity.
Like I said, methamphetamine just fell from the sky in the back of the bar. 1 million people there.
If that happens, then I'll smoke it all myself.
Hey man, happened to Cocaine Bear, dude. They
Okay,
made
that's
a
a
movie
different.
about it.
That's a different story.
but I've really been thinking about getting a puppet or a
You
Yeah.
should.
thing.
They're fun.
And I want,
Yeah.
because I used to practice it, because I had one when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And I used to practice it, and I'm
now,
okay at
now, it was an actual puppet, right? It wasn't one of the shoes you used as cars?
No.
Okay,
Well,
making sure.
there's
It was when I grew up, and we a little bit, when I was like 12 and we moved to,
They actually had puppets back then?
yeah, but it was just like, I don't know how it is now, but it's like a string you just kept pulling the mouth or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, you had to raise the hand. Anyhow,
Well, there's like Steven and
anyhow, I
George
had
or
one because
whatever,
I
right?
wanted one. Huh?
Anton and George or something like that. Who the old school dude before even Jeff Dunham, and
I
he was
don't
like
even
Roll
know.
Crash, Steve and George or something like that.
But I want to name him Jimmy Ward the Fourth since I
Yeah.
can't have a grandkid.
Ah.
Well, you can.
I can, but my son's got to stop eating ass,
Ha 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 ha. Well,
and my daughter's got to go straight.
No, she doesn't have to go straight. She can
No,
adopt.
we don't adopt. They're not real. No, I'm just
well,
joking.
you
they
know,
are.
because he's shitting on you. Anyways, you could go ahead.
And just like that, we're all canceled immediately.
Oh, everyone knows adoption isn't real. I did it too. I just did too. I'm sorry. You left me open to it. But yeah, so anyways, then I was working a shitty-ass job,
Go ahead.
you know, building circuit boards
Aw.
and hating my life. And I was listening to podcasts a lot, and they were a lot of comedy podcasts.
Yeah.
And they were talking about a lot of things that I was feeling at the time. And they were talking about how they got into comedy and how they got to where they were going. And I was like, you know what? I wonder if I could do that. And then it just started. And it's been the best thing I've ever,
That's awesome.
you know.
Jimmy, he said, I thought you had a puppet, Jimmy Ward. I thought it was Jimmy Ward the Third. And then it's been awesome.
If he was my puppet, he would fucking listen to me and cut my reels like I want him to. He would fucking do everything I ask him to do. But you know what? The motherfucker just sits there on his ass and says, I'm busy.
You need to get Opus clips. You need to get Opus clips.
I don't know. I'm sure I can get all that. But I don't know how to. I'm not good with technology.
Why do you think I do the lights and shit?
We got stuff through TikTok where we can cut reels. So I got them on there, but I got to wait on him to cut them.
Well, here's an ad break for all you folks out there.
Oh, good
but
Lord.
Opus Clips is a website. You type in Opus Clips, boop, 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 and then you hit enter, and then you download your video in there, right? And then it automatically, you don't have to do anything, cuts all your videos into viral clips. It even gives you a percentage of how viral it could be. It also goes ahead and puts your captioning down, and then you can also add in little logos, and then you can go ahead and post it right to anything. And now they make it to even where you can put in your different sites, and it'll post it
On your
by
site?
itself, and you can schedule them as well. And it's only $24 a month.
That ain't bad.
Right?
Also,
You pay for it.
I'm in.
You pay
I'll
for
pay
it.
for yours if you do mine too.
Okay, let's do it. That's what I was just about
Oh my
to say.
gosh.
You heard it here, folks. We're signing that contract. All right.
Also, Big Morty, you're so sweet for saying it's been awesome watching you blossom. That's very sweet, Big Mort. Of course.
She's learning. That's a bottom line.
Rude. Actually, Big Morty
Hey,
was
you know
there
where I
for the-
was? Like you hear the story, like from Jimmy. He'll tell you, 3 years ago, 2 years ago, a year ago, I'm not like I was on stage.
Yeah.
Like I am now. Now I got a comfort zone where I'm good. You know, last time I did a show was last Sunday night in Akron. It was a 420 friendly, and there was pot smoke everywhere.
Oh, good Lord.
You know, I went up there. I wasn't nervous at all.
No, I'm sure you weren't.
I'm sure
You're
you
feeling great.
I'm
But I
sure
had
you
but I had a touch of anxiety, and
See, he
I was
admitted it.
hungry as fuck.
See?
Yeah,
He admitted
right.
it. Jimmy, see, he admitted it.
No, not anxiety. That ain't the word. I was talking
Nope,
about.
Jimmy, we already have it recorded. He said he had anxiety. I told you.
It wasn't anxiety. It was
Bullshit. It was already
paranoia.
said.
Paranoia.
Paranoia.
Jimmy, you already heard him say it out of his fucking mouth. You
I
already
said the
heard.
wrong word. When
No,
I tell my
no,
joke.
no.
That's a new joke I wrote last
Yeah.
Friday.
That's a good one. I have a joke where
Which is true though.
I have a joke where I say
We're at 54 minutes, by the way.
there was a person in the crowd, right? Full amputee, just a torso and his girlfriend, right?
Really?
Looked at the dude, and I said, "Man, these tickets cost an arm and a leg, don't they?"
I love it. I love it.
I thought that would work. That's such a dumb joke.
I could have come up with that.
I
And
could've.
she didn't even see it
I
coming.
could have easily. Of course not.
She's
You can throw a fucking
Partially
brick at her
blind.
and she ain't gonna see it.
she's
You heard me say so much worse.
she's impaired. She's not blind.
Oh, she's impaired,
She's
all right. Yeah, I
impaired.
know that one. She's impaired, all right. I know that one.
She's looking out of a window where wipers are bad. You know, she's got to change her wiper.
Yeah, why the
wipes.
hell do you think she's friends with
Right?
me?
That's why. That's visually impaired.
I'm starting to wonder the same.
You've only been friends with me for a little bit. She's been dealing with my ass for like 17 plus years. It's
You
like
guys
the
went to elementary together?
Blink if you need help.
you won't be able to see it.
Blink. She can't. I will.
He ain't blind. Just a little.
He doesn't have his glasses on. Right here, though. It's literally the marriage certificate
This
on
has
one
been a
side,
fun-
divorce on the other.
This has been a fun show, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been a great time. I've had a good one, man.
I sort of like the open conversation.
Yeah.
Where
Then
we
don't have
just-
Jimmy back. Just tell Jimmy he's not welcome back. Or just have him back every so often.
Man, he's my partner. I bitch at him a lot, but I wouldn't want to do this without him.
He's your partner, so is it like an incest
Yeah, I was gonna say,
situation?
this is an incest thing, right?
If it's an incest thing, I will go home, pick out the prettiest girl in the bar.
Oh, shit, that ain't me. Shit, that ain't me.
I will
Sorry.
pick out the prettiest girl in the bar with the most teeth
Yeah?
Ah, that's still not me.
and take her home, let her ride me.
Yep. I know where this is going.
Ask her to turn around.
Yep.
Do the reverse cowgirl.
Yep.
And she'll look back at me and say, "We don't turn our back on family."
Yeah.
One of my newest ones.
It's so bad, I know that joke already.
On stage, it's like it comes out good. The other one comes out better.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah.
That's where the sound comes in good.
Yeah.
But yeah, tell us one more time about your what you're doing, where you're going, and how to find you again.
You can find me at Snotty Comedy on Facebook, YouTube, or Castbox. You can find me at Tyler J. Snodgrass personally on Facebook. What am I doing? All of my shows are posted on Tyler J. Snodgrass, so you'll be able to see what I'm doing there. I got Jimmy Ward's show today. I am trying to go ahead and put together some things in the background, so I don't have too many shows coming up right now because I got a lot of meetings to go to. But things are happening, you know.
Well, I push for you to make it and do whatever you want to do. And if you do get something big, invite me.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
If you need to calm it down and make it stupid, I'm there.
Yeah. Hey man.
I mean, that's what he's good for.
I'm a very supportive person, and if you're chill with me, dude, I'm chill with you, and I'll go ahead and reach out, dude.
We've done some shit together and
absolutely
talked about a lot of different things. So
yeah.
You're just gonna be the sidekick again tonight, huh?
I mean, I'm the side chick, but you know.
I mean, I just gotta be honest. I was real surprised, like when I met Jimmy. You know, I thought he was gonna be a racist, but he's such a nice guy. I thought he was going to be a Republican and so but you know, he's such a fine guy.
Oh, that is so funny that you brought that up. That is so funny you brought that up. And he already knows, I think, where I'm going with this story. So there's a comedian out there, and I'm going to just straight up say it, Marco. Do you know
Oh,
him?
I know who Marco Torres.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
I know Marco
so
very
Jimmy
well.
knows exactly where this story's fucking going. So the first time I met him, I straight up did not like this guy for fucking beans.
A lot of people don't.
No. So
A lot of people love him.
we ended up like just.
It's understandable.
clashing.
I
And he called
understand
me
why you
Dada.
have your feelings.
And he called me Dada. I immediately hated him, and he knows it. So we ended
I
up
love
doing,
that name for you.
We ended up doing
Can
a
I start
show.
calling you that?
No. But there's a reason behind it. So then we ended up doing a show with John Hoff in PA or something like that, and I was stuck with him there. And I mean, it's like, really? The only person I know down here is Marco. Just kill me. So we ended up talking, and we ended up, making amends, and I ended up actually liking Marco.
See, this
Because I
is
ended up seeing another side of Marco nobody saw.
That's the thing.
That's the thing. After you know Marco, it's completely different.
Marco is a very abrasive person if you just know him at face value, but when you know him as an actual human being, you know he's the most loyal person you'll ever meet
And it was
in
so
your life.
sweet, but
Yeah.
it was like, it was so funny, this different side of Marco, where we're really talking like two human beings. But the first time I met him, it was immediately like, I'm going to punch this fucker in the face. And then all of a sudden I tell Jimmy, guess what? I like Marco. I thought Jimmy was going to have an aneurysm. Like, did you just say? I'm like, you could have just sworn like, what the fuck? You did it 180 on me.
you know what? Once you're like in cool with Marco, you can call Marco and he will come and change your tire for you. Like, he is that type.
Okay, so that's really funny you say that too. We did the what the fuck was it? The mental health awareness thing at his brother's place.
Mm-hmm.
And Marco had to go under my car and put something together because things fell off my car. And Marco and Abby had to go fix it. And I'm like, that's still when I didn't get along with Marco, and he still did that. So now I feel good about Marco now, but when I didn't like him, he was the one under my car. I'm just like, fucking kill me.
That's the thing about Marco, man. You know, he's there for folks, but he is abrasive. And I completely understand why you feel the way about him.
Most people do. A lot of people do.
Yeah. And he loves it for some reason, dude. He thrives on that type of energy.
He does. Fucking dumbass. All right, come see us at the Cove tonight. I'd like to take this time out to thank Abraham Drinking for letting us use their platform. They also have many other shows on there, a few other shows. They have Coffee of Tree. That is on Sunday morning. They got the Ray Hyclack show on tonight at 9 o'clock. On Mondays, they have their Abraham Drinking show, which is general content. Very funny to watch. If you watch those 4 or 5 guys get together, and Tree is on there also, female. She's very good comic out of the Menor area, Willoughby area. And then they have one more show. What's the other show? Oh, Talking Tribe with Tito. But I think that's going off the air here shortly until next year because no baseball is going on.
Oh, yeah.
Also, really quick, Wednesday, October 8th, I will be in an End the Violence comedy show, and it will be in Cleveland, Ohio at the Bop Stop, and it's going to be recorded for live for Tubi, so you should come check that out.
Bop Stop.
Yeah.
That sounds like a
try it.
blowjob while you're playing Bop It. A Bop Stop.
All I heard was blowjob.
Blowjob while you're playing Bop It.
Parrish, Ben, Cameron, Ryan, Alex, Mimi, Phil, CJ, Lord Luke, possibly Jimmy, I'm not sure yet. We'll all be there, and it's hosted by Drea, so come check it out.
Okay, we got all that in, and we're going to shut her down. You ready to shut her down? It's an hour, right?
Yep.
We are good. Thank you for tuning in, and next week we'll have another guest. I'll probably announce it the day of like I usually do because I'm fucking stupid.
You said it, not me.
I was going to say another word, but I figured stupid will work. So, till next time, we love you, and thank you very much.
Right.